The marine layer drops a light coat of mist on the cars at the Tourmaline parking lot in Pacific Beach. The break just offshore is familiar territory for San Diego's surfers.
Tourmaline is a longboarding spot. It's been a surfing park since the mid-1960s.
Jess Ponting points to the gray skies and choppy waters. The lifelong surfer likes to ride the waves about 3 times a week. He says these conditions may be unappealing to swimmers, but not to people looking for a wave. Surfers gather just offshore nearly every day. They sit on their boards just outside the break until they see a good swell.
Then you paddle like hell and catch the thing. You've got to get your board up to the same kind of speed as the wave that's approaching and jump to your feet and ride the thing.
And while there are plenty of people who surf here in Southern California, what Dr. Ponting is interested in is people who actually take their surfboards with them and travel to a different location. It's that travel that generates an economic impact worth billions worldwide. Ponting came to San Diego State University to teach a sustainable tourism class, but after a short time, he began pushing for more. His drive led to the creation of the Center for Surf Research in SDSU's Hospitality and Tourism School. Tourism and surfing are natural partners, according to Surfer's Journal, a magazine that's chronicled the sport for 2 decades.
Our readers, we just did a survey on this, and our readers travel out of the country to surf 2 times a year in the majority. So like 70% of our readers travel outside the country to surf twice a year. I think that's probably more than the general populace.
Being from San Diego, I love Baja, California, and have traveled extensively all over Baja to surf different breaks down there.
Beth Slavkov gets out on the ocean a couple of days a week, and she enjoys surfing along the Mexican coast.
Just camping along the beach and taking dirt roads and finding little treats of waves here and there, and it's just wonderful.
Jess Ponting says camping on the beach in Baja is just one kind of excursion. He says people travel thousands of miles to unique surfing locations. Ponting says some estimates put the value of surfing-related tourism at $7 billion a year worldwide. He's currently studying the impact of surf tourism at Uluwatu, a busy Indonesian surf location.
And we figured that there's somewhere in the realm of 250,000 surfers visiting to surf that wave each year, and that's just one break on one island in one country that has over 2,000 islands.
Ponting says studying an industry that's scattered around the globe is challenging but rewarding. He says he's anxious to start looking at some of the bigger issues.
Seeing how the imagery that surfers carry around in their heads of that perfect wave in the perfect location, which is the imagery that drives most of the surf retailing industry, what does that image mean for the people who live in those destinations? We carry this dream around with us in our heads when we travel, and we overlay it on different destinations.
Ponting hopes SDSU students will take advantage of the research opportunities at the center. He wants to put a study abroad program in place for next year.